Steadfast love of the Lord never ceases. His mercies never come to an end. Well, they are new every morning. Great is thy faithfulness. The Lord is my portion, says my soul. Therefore I will trust in him. Therefore I will trust in him. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, Lord, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. Soldiers of Christ, arise and put your armor on. Right, Cam? Yeah, that's right, huh? See, I'm a soldier. I'm a soldier. I'm a soldier too. You betcha. Yes, you betcha. You betcha, sweet girl. You're so pretty. I'm so glad that day I was driving a school bus and found your little puppies in the road. Just to think, got them all homes but you. Didn't plan on keeping you. But you know what? I'm so glad we did. You're a precious little heart. Not gonna lie though. You are not real protective. That's okay. You hide under me. Because you know what? I'm gonna protect you. But you are lovey-lovey, aren't you? See, I'm a lovey-lovey. See, I love, I hug. She's a good girl. Yes, she is. I love you, Cam. That's loyal love right there. Love like no other human, huh, Cam? And when we're bad or naughty or we take our anger out on our animals, guess what, guys? They still love us and they forgive and they forget. You know what we do? We hold grudges. What are you looking at? I don't think you're supposed to be here either. I see you. I don't think that these guys can see you, but I see you. And I would know if you were good, and I know you're not. But you're curious. And you still shouldn't be here. And you're different from the other ones that I just spoke with, but you're still in the wrong spot. You're in the wrong place. You need to go. Lighting up the sky. But guess what? The Lord's lighting up my heart, so that's a fire you can't put out. That's a light that can't shine any brighter than it is when the Lord's in it. Your light will never meet that. There's no match for it. You will never have that. And the word that was written is so true. There was no psychic abilities ever needed. Something coming from that many thousands and thousands of years ago, and we watch it unfold right in front of our eyes. I'm sorry, but it doesn't get any more truthful than that. It doesn't get any more truthful. Everything happening and taking place right here and right now, it has been written. It has been written, my friends, and we are in those times. We are living in those times. And there's no reason to be afraid. We are blessed. We are blessed to be living in those times, because it is up to us as a human race to become that army of soldiers for him, to serve him and to stand strong. Because I'll tell you what, these little guys, Little Satan and his minions, they don't have a leg to stand on as long as we stand with God. That's all we got to do. And I know some of you are non-believers, and trust me, I grew up all my life trying to figure it out, like the big man in the sky, the big bearded guy in the sky. And come to find out, it's nothing like that. It's nothing like that. There is no old man in the sky. It's nothing like what we have thought or the picture that's been painted. That God that I speak of, He is everywhere and always. He is within you. He is everywhere. And all you have to do is acknowledge Him. All you have to do is invite Him in. And He will never leave, because He is part of you. And you are part of Him and all of Him, if not that. And actually, we just have to allow Him to be every portion of us. And I mean, really, if it was ever a fight about like the old man in the sky, if it comes right down to it, like just being kind and nice and loving, I'm going to vote for the old man in the sky, or whatever picture one chooses to paint, because it's kind of a no-brainer. We have a conscience. We know good from bad, right from wrong. And that did not come from evolution, my friends. Because rocks do not have that conscience, although rocks one day did too live, I assure you. But we have a spirit within us that is so alive, holds no end, and it does not need this vehicle here on earth that we are now utilizing. We don't need that, because we will go on, and I assure you, we will live eternally. But it's just two choices that it comes down to. And seriously, how hard is it to just be kind and loving? I mean, like, really, why do we make it so hard? Doesn't make much sense to me either, but I struggle with it every day as well. But somehow, that's how you know Satan is hard at work, because otherwise it wouldn't even be an obstacle. It wouldn't be. Satan and his minions, including AI, because AI is the biggest portion of it right here and right now. But I mean, all of those things have Satan that's dwelling within them. But you know what's better than that? The Lord was here before any of that. He was the first, the foremost, and only. In the beginning, like I said, the Word was with God, and the Word was God. There was no other Word but God. And that is where the Word is, guys. If only you choose to seek it. Because the aliens, those are demons. The UFOs, that is another shady, shady theatrical act. And our government is part of it. Don't get me wrong. There are definitely things coming interdimensionally here. I know. I've seen them with my own eyes, up close and personal. So they are definitely, without a doubt, here. But we have a lot of individuals working very hard in a political aspect, because those are the devil's minions right there. Keeping us fighting amongst each other. You be blue, I be red, you vote this, I vote that. Racial aspect, religious aspects, all of those things put here by them for one reason and one reason only. So that you don't keep your eyes on the prize. That's it, guys. That is the only reason. All those things are man-made. My God, my loving and kind and wonderful Lord, He didn't want division. He's never wanted division. You think He just said, okay, I'm going to put you guys over here, you guys over there, and you guys fight about who's going to live where? Not a chance. Not a chance. A good and loving, kind Lord that I know? Nope. That's not what He did. He put us here when He created us to become one and make it work. But we were given the free will. You see, and that free will, well, that's a little obstacle all of its own. But He didn't do this. Man did this. Man did this. And those that work for Satan, wanted fame, wanted fortune, wanted this thing and that, but forgot what they really needed, only thought about what they wanted, well, they were pretty easy to recruit now, weren't they? They're not joking when they say, you sell your soul to the devil. And I assure you, many, many, many more than none did. Keep in mind, that's a narrow, narrow doorway and gateway. And it's open to all, but few will enter. And not because the Lord said you cannot, it's because we make a choice. And the choice is ours. But see, being that you're the Almighty Creator, you're all-knowing and all-seeing, that's how He knows how narrow that gateway is and who will enter and how many. Because remember, when you're the beginning, you also know the end. It's quite that simple.